This case of the youngest offender involved in the 2012 gang rape attack has raised many questions, particularly about the juvenile detention system in India, what happens to young offenders inside the system, and importantly, what happens once they're released. What is the roadmap for their rehabilitation and development, as well as their reintegration into society, a society that is deeply, deeply angry and frustrated by issues of sexual violence. And as we've heard from the experts and people we've been speaking to about the issue, that this is a long-running problem, and this case is once again drawing attention to the root causes of one of India's biggest issues. Sakshi Malhotra is doing what many young women do. She's out and about enjoying her day off. But with personal safety a big concern, Sakshi says having fun is limited to daytimes.
It's too difficult to go out without a family member or without friends. Daytime it's a bit safe, but at night you cannot hang out with your friends because, there is no security.
Anger over the lack of safety for women spilled onto the streets of New Delhi in 2012 after a woman was gang raped in a bus. The Indian government says it has since taken action to improve conditions for women. But according to official crime statistics, nearly 100 women are raped in India every day. Experts say this figure is grossly underreported. The attack 3 years ago provoked millions of Indians to talk about sexual violence and women's safety. But experts who have followed and documented the issues for much longer warn they have long been India's secret national shame. Across the country, rape is often blamed on social and cultural norms, which encourage men to assert power over women.
There is a large patriarchal mindset that is very much in operation and which has it manifests itself in many ways, including sexual violence against women.
Social, cultural...
Dr. Rajat Mitra has studied sexual offenders for more than 20 years. He says a lack of accountability at all levels of Indian society is a big reason why sexual violence is so prevalent.
The sense that I can get away with what I have done, the crime I have done or my offense, is something increasing in the minds of the average person, and especially the offenders. They know about it. Secondly, it's the criminal justice system is falling apart.
Outside the market that Sakshi is shopping in, a group of men hand over to police a man they accuse of assaulting women. Safety in numbers provides little comfort to women here. They're counting on the goodwill of people around them to ensure the fear of sexual violence doesn't get in the way of their lives. Now attention has turned to the Supreme Court of India. It will be hearing a petition on Monday from the Delhi Women's Commission. The commission, a part of the Delhi government, has effectively said that it does not think that the offender is ready to be reintegrated into society, that they fear that he is a public security risk and may reoffend. They've also said that no proper psychological assessments have been done of his mental well-being and his character. But overarching, the big issue that India will be discussing and is discussing is not just about juvenile justice across the country, but also why these crimes continue to take place and what really needs to happen to create lasting change across the country, something that many people say hasn't happened 3 years on from one of the most gruesome cases that the country and the world has seen.